Hello everyone and welcome to a new crypto market watch. Is the day finally here? Are we gonna find some new lows where we can accumulate Bitcoin? Let's see what is happening. Well, today I'm on the daily chart of Bitcoin on the Bitstamp exchange. You can see that today Bitcoin has quite convincingly gone through the 20-day moving average, which normally is a short-term bearish sign. And with a short-term bearish sign, what we mean is when it goes below it and doesn't hold it as support, it will probably go below it for a little while. So this is a level that we needed to break. We've talked about this in previous videos, and this is the short-term bearish sign. On the other hand, we also have this triangle that we have drawn, and what we see for this triangle is that it kept support at these two levels, right here and right here, and it has also made lower highs. And as we know, higher lows and lower highs eventually lead to a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. Often it has to do with from which side we are entering the triangle. However, it's more equally distributed to the down and to the upside. And if we follow pure analysis, normally a correction or a breakout of the triangle would have the same size as the largest angle of the triangle, which in this case, from the breakout point, let's say we break out in the next 2 days, would be around $21,000 Bitcoin. That's just one target though. Let's look at other targets for this Bitcoin dip. So let's now assume that Bitcoin is not going to hold this level. It holds it for a short term, but in the next day it will go through. What are our targets for the dip then? Well, let me delete those drawings. Well, as you already see, I have drawn the Fibonacci retracement levels from here to there. Actually, I drew it the other way around, but in this case it doesn't matter. Since the level that we are looking at is this 0.5 Fibonacci level, which is at around 22.8k. This is the target for Bitcoin, and this aligns with the previous target that we mentioned, which is the 20-week moving average. And you might think, well, the 20-week moving average is not at this point. However, we're probably not going to correct all the way down this week. This correction will probably take another 2 or 3 weeks, and in 2 or 3 weeks this moving average will be around this 22.8k level. So it might as well be that this moving average line closes in here, and by that time we have corrected to that point, and we are at 22.8. But what's next for Bitcoin? Is this the end? Should you sell all your Bitcoin and never buy back? No, definitely not. If you have money available, buy as much Bitcoin as possible at these levels. These are accumulation zones of a lifetime. Let me show you why. Let's go back to the previous bull market in 2017. If you haven't been there, you've probably missed a lot of money, but this is the time where you can actually buy back and make a lot of money again. Because every time Bitcoin pumped, and this might look very minor, but let's see what this price range actually is. This is almost a 200% increase. We found a top here, and we had a 5-week correction of about, let's say, 40%, all the way back to the 20-week moving average. Same here, same here. We always go back to the 20-week moving average. So what should we do when we are at the 20-week moving average? Well, you should buy. I mean, here we are at $3,000. Say you sold at the peak and you buy back here again for 1800. You almost doubled your BTC stack, and then you go all the way up to $5,000. You see, the correction of 5 weeks didn't mean the bull market was over. It was just a minor correction, which took like 5 weeks, 1 month, and then we had 2 months of a, what is it, 300% increase? 160% increase. Still, it's insane. With this gain that you got more Bitcoin, and then you get a 160% increase, which if your portfolio right now um, is at a certain level, you double your stake, and this increase will even be more than just holding on from here till here, because then you will only get a 67% increase. That's such a major difference. So take this dump into account. Be prepared for it. I'm not saying sell all your Bitcoin right now. We still have to confirm that we're actually breaking below. As we said, we have this triangle. Right now it held support. Let's see what it does the next day. Does it actually break the triangle? And where are we going? If we do break the triangle, I am pretty convinced that we will move back to this 22.8k mark. It might be a little bit lower, a little bit higher, but it will be around this 20-week moving average. Take that line into account. Alright, this is what I wanted to say for today. I hope you didn't make too many losses today. The market is very red. I hope you sold most of the things like we had warned before in the previous videos. We said stay out of alts. When BTC makes major moves, it's bad for alts. And it doesn't matter which side it is at. If it's major to the upside, then alts probably won't keep up with Bitcoin. And if it's major to the downside, alts will bleed even more. Alright, that's it for today. If you liked the video, press the like button. Put a comment down below if you have questions about anything what I said. I like to read these comments and actually respond to them. If you want to trade based on these analysis, you can go in the description, go to the Bybit link and sign yourself up. There's at the moment a $600 bonus for everyone who signs up. So please do so, you will support me and you will make some money. Alright, see you next time.